Okay, good day sa lahat ng estudyante natin ng drafting. As requested by our subscriber, we have, sabi niya, can you please do some roof framing plan of a gable roof? Okay, as you wish. So, let's get the center first para dun sa ating center position ng ating ayan. Assuming gagamit tayo ng floor plan na around 6 by 8. Ang gamitin nating scale is ayan na. Ito. 1:500. Okay. Susukat tayo ng around 6 by 8. Gawa muna tayo ha guys ha. So, using 1:500. So, the width is, the length is 4. 0. Okay. Start tayo ng 0. 1:500. Then going to 800. We are using millimeter. Okay, then this is 3, no? Or 300 centimeters. Okay. So, ayan siya. 3. Okay. 3. Then 6. Ito ating 6. Okay, gawa natin ng roof beam. Ayan, meron na tayong reference point. Gawa natin. Almost done na yung ating roof beam. So what we had used, thickness of the roof beam here is 0.15 ha. So ayan siya, 0.15 dapat niya. Tapusin na lang natin siya using hidden line. So ayun na yung ating ito na yung ating roof beam. Ayan, this is 3, then this is 6 meters and this is 8. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to get the ridge line. So gagamitin natin contour here is ito, yung gitna natin. Tagawa tayo para sa ating reference. Yan. So from here ito na yung slope ng ating yung bagsak ng tubig pababa, then then 0.60 pwede na 0.60, half of a plywood lang, depende sa design ng ng inyong bahay. So sometimes kasi iniiksian lang to para resistant siya dun sa hangin o bagyo. 4 corner, sukatan natin ng 0.60. This is 0.50 and from 0 going to 0.60. So this is 50, 60 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, then 60. Okay, paikot yan dito, here and here. Okay, lalagay tayo ng line. So ito na siya guys. So, meron tayong 0.60 paikot, for the eaves or on the overhang ng ating gawa. Then, from here, from the center or the ridge line, okay, sukat tayo ng 0.02, yung ating ridge line reference natin, 0.02 or 2 inches kasi from that center magkakaroon siya ng allowance na 2 inches. Okay? 2 inches. Then that ridge. Okay? 0.05 here. Kalahati ng 0.10 eh, no? 0.05. Then here from, ito yung magiging, this is now our fascia board, no? Fascia board or sinepa in Tagalog. 0.05 din. Or 2 inches by distance siya, no? Yun na yung magiging purlins natin o purlina either in wood or in metal. Okay? Then from the 2 points, we have to get the center. Okay? Then doon tayo susukat ng standard distance or spacing niya na 0.60 ha. Check natin 0.60. Sukatan natin siya. Kunin natin yung center ng dalawa from both ha. 0.05, 0.05. Yung sentro nung ginawa natin ng point of reference na yan ha, doon tayo kukuha ng gitna. Saka tayo susukat ng 0.60. So, ito na siya. Ayan. Yung mga point na yan, 0.60. So, once we measure this, so 3 meters times 0.60, that is 360. Half of it is 1.80. So, yun ang gitna natin. From here, from the center, you have to measure 0.60, 0.60. The remaining, as is na yun, ano? Patas, para equal distribution niya from the top, then down. So, saka lalagyan natin ng horizontal line, ano? Horizontal line natin. This is now your C-purlins, ha? Ito na C-purlins nyo or 2x2 wood purlins. Yung parlina in Tagalog. A truss. Okay? So, sa kabila naman, pusin natin. 20 inches allowance from the bottom cord or the end of the rafter. You can use rafter or a truss, no? Pwede yun, depende sa disenyo. So ito, pag minodify nyo lang siya, pwede na rin sa story roof. So pag overlapping nyo lang yung magkabilang dulo sa kanila, no? Pwede na siyang sa story roof. Magre-rely na lang siya dun sa kanyang wall. So this is okay, kuha tayo dito na 0.05 from the center. Ayan na siya. Okay, ito 0.05. This is from the center. Ayan na pala, no? 0.60. Okay, pero na siya pag pinagsama mo, that is already 0.10, ano? 0.10. So, ayan na siya ngayon sa purlin. What's next is you have to place either the rafter or the beam, the truss. So, in here, in this example, I will use truss. So, ang truss ay nakatungtong doon sa roof beam, ano? So, gagamit kayo ng thick line. So, this is the center. Okay? So, this is the first truss or middle truss. So, sabi natin, ito ha. To. doon siya sa fascia board, yung point na yon, yung fascia board ha. Ito yung purlins yan yung purlins. So meron siyang 2 inches na allowance. So gagawa tayo ng truss. So ayan, makapal to ha. Gagamit kayo dito ng 0.5 na line para magkaroon siya ng distinction ha. Yan, 0.5. Makilala mo agad yung alin yung truss, alin yung rafter, alin yung purlins. Kaya kakapalan natin yan ha. So tatlo yan. Tatlo, lagyan natin. No, ang standard nito is 1.5, no? 1.5 yung trusses natin. So iba, mas nagiging practical sa paggamit ng truss kaysa sa rafter. Rafter kasi magastos, marami siya. Although mas may strength ang trusses. Okay? Ito siya. Ngayon kung trusses, kung rafter ang gagamitin lang niyo, kasi rafter as simple as iisa lang yung beam na kanyang tutungtungan, no? Let's say this is the central beam niya, yung center beam niya, nakatungtong lang siya. If the interior of this is a wall, papatong lang doon yung beam, either nakatungtong doon, either concrete or wood, patong doon. Then yung rafter nakapako lang or naka-built in lang doon, naka-connect. It can be nailed or in welded, kapag metal ang gamit. So kuha tayo ng 1.5 spacing between this truss. So assuming this is 4 meters, so pwedeng 2, minimum is 1.5, so 2, titibayan na lang natin yung trusses niya. So in between of it, wag lang masyado 3 meters, masyado ng malayo yan, cannot hold properly the weight of the roof. Ayan, kasi this is 8 meters in length, so at least 1.5 spacing of the trusses. Yan. Pero kapag rafter yan, mas malapit pa yan, yan, mas makapal yung ating trusses. So we use how many trusses? At least 5. Yan, makapal siya, ha? So gable to, ha? Now this is our sinepa now, sinepa or the fascia board. Ito, ha? Itong malabo na to, it can be in thin line. You can use 0.1 or 0.2 here. Yan. Sa sinepa, the other end here. Okay. Then dito, the flow of water is down here, then down here. Lalagyan nyo siya ng arrow. Then you have to prepare the width of your gutter. That is 0.20, ha. This is 0.20. Magmark tayo from this fascia board or sinepa. 0.10, 0.20. Then here. Ayan na yung ating gutter. So top view, then later on the specification lang, simple instruction or any notes na gusto nyong ibilin dun sa gagawa. Okay, mamaya downspout here, draw a circle here, a circle for the downspout, all 4 corners, ha. Ayan, parang distribution ng water pag ganon. Okay, then so what's next is gawa tayo ng arrow. So some it can be pwedeng isa lang na arrow. So ibig sabihin, you have to show the direction of the raindrops or the rainwater. Gamit tayo ng 30 degrees. Okay, 30 degrees or either 45 degrees. Depende sa inyo kung saan kayo mas. Pero, okay, sa akin, I use 60 degrees. This is the point of reference. And then, so it's already done. So this is now our downspout, ano, approximately. Ngayon kung meron kayong circular template na meron ganito kaliit na bilog or diameter, you can use. But if you can in freehand, place it. This is now our downspout, ano. Ang kalimitan ginagamit dyan ay 2 inches in diameter of a PVC downspout, yung orange. Okay, ito ngayon siya. This is now your gutter. Pag nakita niyo yung itsura ng gutter, you can draw it. Yan. Sa iba, may bend pa siya dito na ano yan, 1 inch. 1 inch yan. Pwede siyang doblehin. But approximately, almost 1 inch lang, ano. So this is now the arrow, the fall of, or the direction of the fall of water. Then this is the other side. So nilagay ko na lang dalawa, no, para makita siya. It can be here. Gumamit lang ako ng 30 by 60 na triangle. In 60 degrees, the position of the triangle is this. Okay, iyon. Then, iyon. No? Then, kabila. Ayan. Proper manipulation of the triangle lang. So, we have now the truss, the purlins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, the purlins for the gable. Ito yung ridge line niya, ha. Dito kasi, ipapako, i-connect yung ridge roll sa dalawang yan. Yung sombrero, kumbaga nung bubong, para hindi pumasok ang tubig. So let's draw now the write-ups na tayo for the specification. Make sure ninyo na nasa magandang position ng inyong write-ups, ha. Okay, para mas madali siyang basahin, specify, at ganun din ay maintindihan. So meron tayo standard sizes of letters na ginagamit. Lagay na natin, ha. Maglagay na tayo. Specification, ilan lang, ano. Then the notes, you can. Yan siya. Walang tayo ng guidelines. So ilan lang, pero merong, if you have enough space, you can place it doon sa mas magandang position naman, ano. Yeah. So ang basis lang naman to is the floor plan. Susunod ang roof beam doon, then doon na magre-rely ang roof framing plan. Okay, siguro enough na to. Some details lang, bahala na kayo mag-add or on the other. Okay, so last natin is the title. At least this is 5 mm. Okay, o some mas nilalakihan pa. Let us draw the reference natin. Ito, ginamit na natin. So iba gumagamit dito architectural thick. O pwedeng ganyan, pwedeng round, as long as meron siyang palatandaan kung ano yan tinutukoy ninyo sa specification ninyo. Then here, so gawa tayo ng diagonal. Since naka horizontal kasi ito, pwede lang tayo mag-point ng ilan, ano. It can be 2 or 1. So specify lang natin, ha. So, to understand na yung tinutukoy nyo ay yun nga, oh. So iba, no. So gumamit na tayo ng bilog, di bilog na lang din ang gamitin natin dito. Ayan. Pwede rin pag ano. O pwede rin arrowhead. Ayan. Ito na yung ating purlins. It can be in 2x2 wood lumber, coco lumber, or it can be in 2x3 si purlins. So, ilan ngayon ay gumagamit na lang ng tubular. No? Iba, no? Depende sa nagde-disenyo. Then, this is our fascia board or Cenepa. Make sure nyo na i-specify nyo yung gagamitin kasi kayo ang nag-uutos kung ano o kayo ang nag-design, ha? So, this is our downspout or DS. Okay. Can be here. Lagay tayo ng horizontal line. So, pwede rin makakompute to, yung materials na gagamitin. Depende, ha? Depende sa topic again. Simple gable roof framing plan. So, write-ups tayo. So this is specify natin, ha. Gagamitin ko ay truss. Okay? Steel truss. Steel truss. Steel trusses, plural. Then, lagyan nyo siya ng note. Steel trusses. Okay? Make sure ninyo matulis ang pencil niya. Lagyan nyo ng C diagram. C diagram or detail. C diagram. Diagram or detail pwede, ha. Diagram. Okay, pag ginagawa mas mabilis, diagram na lang. Ngayon, kung ito ay rafter na, no need to take some note. This is, let's say, ha, kung 2x2 wood or 2x3, so ang ginamit ko steel truss, gagamit ako ng 2x3 inches by 1.5 ang kapal o 1.2, depende, ha, lalagyan nyo rin yung kapal. 1.2 C purlins. It can be in wood, 2x2 ginagamit. Pero ngayon, mas matibay ginagamit na ay metal. C purlins. So, importante na ma-specify nyo siya para alam nung gagawa. Then, this is the 1/2 inch by 1 no, ang lapad ay 8, 1/2 by 8 inch o inches na fascia board or Cenepa. Fascia board. So, these are some of the specification na nilalagay sa common, sa roof framing plan. So, dito, this is downspout. 2 inches in diameter, DS o downspout. Dito, pwede nyo naman lagyan na Roof beam. Okay. Roof beam. Okay? So, nakaano naman na dito yung specify na. Okay? The same naman, pare-pareho lang naman yung trusses dyan. Ano? Pare-pareho naman yung trusses niyan. Kaya wala, hindi na natin ilalagay truss 1, truss 2, truss 3. No? Iisa lang siya. Then, the last is the title now. Ano? What is the title? Okay, in a simple gable roof framing plan. Ano? Sana ay makatulong.